Subscribe!
Hey guys, it's Nick from Triple Tactics YGO here, and today we have a different type of video for you guys. Before we get into it, I ask that you please like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot and continues to allow us to make this content for you guys. Without further ado, let's get into it. So in this video, I'll be talking about some of the cards that I think might have a price spike once Phantom Nightmare and Maze of Millennia come out, just because there are new decks, new support for decks that are already out. It allows for new strategies, and I just think some of these cards might take a rise. So the first one we'll be looking at is Utopic Draco Future. You can see right here that Utopic Draco Futures currently at like $8 and $8 for the Secret and the Ultra. So whichever rarity you prefer, you're not really spending more than a couple cents for the difference. Now CR on the other hand, they're like $35 a piece. I want to say $34.95. Yeah, they're looking 35s across the board right now. Yeah, so the last couple that were sold, 34 to 35 currently. But I do think that with this being the highest rarity, it can definitely go up there. The next card we'll be talking about is Zeus. Currently, you're looking at 15 for Ultra, around 17 to 20 for the Secrets. You know, Phantom Rage being more because it's original set. Around 40 for the Ultimate Rares. And then we look at the Zeus's right here. For the QCR, you're looking at like 125, 130. For the Starlight, it's about $100 more for, you know, 230. Actually, I do want to look at this because the market price is a lot different. It's saying 280. Yeah, so we're seeing 230. So you're seeing a steady decline here. You can tell back when people used to play it with cash and stuff. And then it just slowly dropped down. So right now, Zeus is at pretty good low. Like, this is the lowest it's been ever. So go ahead and pick those up if you're balling, or if you're like me and you want to keep it a little bit safer just in case. You can always pick up like the Phantom Rage Secrets. Those aren't bad, or maybe a little bit more for the ulti. Yeah. The next one we have is a Shuric. Goblins make a bunch of level 3s, so a Shuric, it ensures OTK lines. Also, it's a monster negate. It takes 3 or more level 3s, and it's actually a pretty good card. Currently, they're running like $152, something like that, so not much at all. But it did only have one printing in Pote. Granted, Pote did have unlimited and first ed prints, so I do think we'll see a rise, maybe to like $5, maybe $10 if Goblin is played enough. Past that, once we get another rank 3 deck, I think this will be a go-to. Next card would be Salamangreat Raging Phoenix. This card is 35 currently, but I do think it has potential because there's an OTK line that comes out with the new Promethean Princess. It's better than Access Code almost because it's pretty much a board wipe if you have the right pieces, and it's just a lot better in my opinion, because especially with Promethean locking you into fires, you can't always get to Access Code, all that. This is a great alternative. The next card I think might go up is World Sea Dragon Zealantis. It's used in the OTK combo I was talking about earlier. We see it in the OCG all the time. There's 2 big price differences right here. This one's going for like 50 cents to $1. Yeah, you can pick these up for $1. It came out of tins, so healthy 54 listings, so nothing too bad going on, no buyouts yet. And then we look at the Darkwing Blast ones. Those are actually going up. Like, you see a steady increase. It used to be $1, like, you know, and then you're seeing up to $5, $6 now. So you can tell the hype's definitely there for the OTK combo. If you guys would like to see that combo, you can leave a comment down below on if you would like to see it, and maybe we'll make a video about it. The next card that I think has a chance of going up would be Cyber Angel Benten. With Phantom Nightmare comes the Silent Force archetype stuff. Their rituals, and whenever rituals are a thing, Benten starts to become a thing. So we're looking at the PCRs right now are under $1. Those are cool to pick up. We see the QCRs are like $8. Highest rarity, that's not bad at all. I can see those going up quite a bit, actually. PURs are like under 50 cents, nothing major. And then you've got the Lost Art, it's like $4. You can pick up ultra rares, super rares. They're all like under $1, and I would recommend if you did get anything for under $1, just pick up multiples of like the secrets or PURs, PCRs. Those are the nicest rarities. If you are willing to spend a little bit more, get like $8, get 3 QCR ones for under $25. That's not bad, especially considering how much Ben 10 can be. Recently it did get the reprints from Rarity Collection, therefore they're kind of down in price right now. And since there are multiple rarities, I don't think it'll go back up to how much Ben 10s used to be. But I definitely think we can see some price spikes. Another card would be Diviner of the Herald. Silent Force uses these as like different starters. They use this, the Dogmatic package, their new level 1 dude. You get to dump Trey's Hierarchia or whatever it's called with this. It's Diviner's just a good card. It's seen play for multiple formats now, whether in tier or this deck now. It's been consistently up there. We've seen the price spikes right here due to the Silent Force stuff. It got announced in November. As you see right here, there was a little bit of spikeage for a couple days, then it went back down. Now as we're growing closer and closer, there's more spikes, plus tier limits helps bring that along. So right now we're looking at, for the prismatic secrets, we're running up there to $18 to $20. So it's not going to be cheap for these, but I think they can go more. I mean, Diviner used to be like a $100 card before it got reprinted, but I don't see any reason why this card can't go up to like $40. So with that being said, the originals right here are looking about $25 a piece, depending on where you look. You see this one for $20, but that's just an outlier. You look at lightly played, it's $24, $23, $24, looking towards the $25 count. Another card that I think will just go up just because is Herald of Arc Light. I mean, the Dogmatic package can dump this with Maximus. It allows you to get more resources for your rituals. You can also play Ultimate Slayer in there just to be able to get like a starter if you wanted to. Herald of Arc Light is just a solid choice in any ritual deck. Plus, if you run Diviner, you can dump it off of Herald. So, yeah, right now we're looking at cents for the ultra, super, ultra, gold rares for any of y'all out there who want gold rares. We are looking at under $1 for both PUR and PCRs. We're looking at 15 and climbing for the QCRs, which I find is kind of crazy. Like, we're looking at, you saw 2 of the sales recently as 20. There's one outlier here as a light played for 15. You see 20, 20, and then you start to see like $12, 20, 20. So they're looking at 20 right now for near mints, and yeah, they used to just be like $5 at one point. So those lucky few who got some, when they were $5. Lucky you, and good job. Right now, they're 15. I don't know how much more of these can climb, but if they see enough play in Silent Force and other things, then I do believe they can go up a little bit more. There's not a whole lot more they can go up, but you never know. Another one for the Maze of Millennia is the Shiranui trap that came out in Mama. It only has one printing for Magnificent Mavens, which it was a set that was opened, but not a whole lot. Also, this card's just really broken. You make it, it's a floodgate to where neither player can summon from the hand, deck, or extra deck for the rest of the turn, so it's pretty good. You can send any deck that can make Beatrice, can send both Transaction Rollback and this with the 2 materials from Beatrice, and then you just have the floodgate available. So Tier can play this now because they can. Malicious, all that. A Bestial deck could, potentially, if it sees enough play. Virtual World is able to make this, so we don't know if we'll see Virtual World spikes or not, but I'm definitely anticipating this card to go up quite a bit. You did see it go up to like 50 cents, where people were starting to catch on that this card might be the move. And it's slowly going down right now, but I have a feeling it will just spike right back up. Take advantage of the dip right now. You see multiple 1 listings. You could always purchase these in bulk just because how cheap they actually are. Like, yeah, you see 53 right here. You can totally buy them for like $1 a piece, and then you just get like 10 of them for $10, free shipping, everything. That I just think it's going to be a good card. The next one would be Kurikara Divincarnate. This is a card that might start seeing play because Snake Eye Ash can add a level 1 fire, and I don't know if you knew this, but Kurikara Divincarnate is a level 1 fire type. It's also a really good one. With Fire King being able to be played and being one of the top meta decks right now, you can't really use destruction removal, otherwise it'll trigger their effects. But the good thing about Kurikara is it tributes. So with Fire King going around being like, oh, I have this Oppo with 3 negates, I have my Sunlight Wolf that triggered the added back, my Garunix that triggered to send my Kirin or my Arvada or Barong, whatever it sent. You get a 6K beater right there that revives one on the end phase, and you just got rid of 2 monster negates. I think this card definitely can see some play in multiple different decks. It's just up to what people do. I do think this is a solid choice. Even going into like Rescue Ace matches, you might not side them as much there, but it can be effective depending on the version they are playing. Another deck is like Pure Snake Eye that might start seeing play. I haven't personally tested with it at all or any of that, but it does seem to affect them in a certain way because they end on different interactions like Appaloosa, all that. So right now we're looking at like low 20s for Kurikaras, which isn't bad considering they were up to the 50s at one point. If this card does start seeing more play, we do have the Ultimate Rare, which I think could very well go up to 50 to 60. The regular could end up going to 40, depending on how much it sees play. These are high predictions if they end up going bonkers and people just start playing them all the time. If they don't, and we only see a couple of trends with it, then it could see a price spike maybe to 30. This one maybe to 50. Currently, Starlight Rare is hard to predict because, you know, there are people out there who want their high rarity stuff. But at the same time, is it worth investing in Kurikara when you can get an ulti for a lot cheaper, you know? We have seen them at like 200 before, and then right now they're at like 190. Currently, they're selling for 150, which is kind of crazy considering like 2-3 months ago they were 215, stuff like that. So being able to pick these up consistently right here for 150 is pretty good. Other than that, the next card I have is Snake Eye Ash. We have seen this card go up lately to $3. Yeah, consistently $3. Someone bought 7 here. They're anticipating just like me. I believe that with how many cards are coming out to support Snake Eye, to support Fire King, all that, I think this card will just see play. It adds Populace, which is just crazy right now. Other than that, we may see this go up to $5, maybe to $8. So the next card we have here is Amphibious Swarmship Ambloel. It's only non-rare printing, is from Dark Neostorm. It was as a promo, so this one's going to be a little bit harder to predict, but it's sitting right now at like $6. Highest it's been is like 10. I think it went up to like 15 for a couple days, but nothing more than that. I think we will see this card spike. We are seeing it return just a little as we get closer. This card could very well be 15 to 20 bucks, with it being the only ultra rare printing and it being a tech in Fire King. Other than that, we have the rare printing, which is for $2. The highest it was is $2. It's still hanging around $2. We could see this one go up to maybe 5, but that's only if the other one like really explodes. Just because a lot of people, I would rather pay $5 rather than $20 for a card that just functions the exact same. That was the last card. So guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. And this will be Triple Tactics YGO, 71 and passing. Till the next time. Peace.